From the PEP Radio Newsroom, we have this news about the fallout from today's ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court on Trump's tariffs. Most of the taxes that President Donald Trump imposed on imported goods last year are illegal. The Supreme Court ruled on Friday, but it seems unlikely American consumers will get their money back. The tariffs Trump imposed under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act raised more than $160 billion in revenue for the federal government. It's not clear what will happen to that money. The Supreme Court ruling doesn't say. Multiple companies had sued to demand refunds even before the High Court's ruling, and the administration has previously indicated it would issue refunds if the tariffs were struck down. But Trump said Friday the refund question will become a matter of litigation and complained that the court didn't say what to do. Wouldn't you think they would have put one sentence in there saying to keep the money or don't keep the money? I guess it has to be litigated for the next 2 years, Trump told reporters in the White House briefing room. Corporations that imported items paid tariffs, but likely recouped a portion of the cost by charging higher prices for their products. Businesses with records of their import and tax payments will have documentation to pursue a refund. But it's hard to see how consumers who were nickeled and dimed on individual purchases could get their money back. Senator Elizabeth Warren, the Democrat from Massachusetts, said in a statement that giant corporations with their armies of lawyers and lobbyists can sue for tariff refunds and keep the money they recoup. It's one more example of how the game is rigged, Warren said. Any refunds from the federal government should end up in the pockets of the millions of Americans and small businesses that were illegally cheated out of their hard-earned money by Donald Trump. In a dissent from the majority opinion, Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh suggested the complexity of the refund question was a reason not to throw out the tariffs in the first place. The court says nothing today about whether, and if so, how, the government should go about returning the billions of dollars that it has collected from importers, Kavanaugh wrote. But that process is likely to be a mess, as was acknowledged at oral argument. That's what we know for now. From the PEP Radio Newsroom, I'm David Moore.